do is put the Antichrist into our human host. That's it?
Number 10. Steve Irwin's fate. Famed crocodile hunter Steve Irwin passed away unexpectedly when he encountered a stingray in the wild. Less than 2 months later, South Park aired a Halloween-themed episode that included the late Irwin.
Hey, Satan, you got a little problem.
What?
Somebody showed up in a crocodile hunter costume. It's really offending some of the other guests.
Had it been like his previous appearance on the show, it may have come and gone without notice.
Boy, there's a king croc right there. He must be 4 meters, 12, 13 feet long at least.
However, this time he was depicted as a guest at Satan's party, sporting a stingray sticking out of his chest. Even Satan himself questioned the timing of this particular appearance.
Hey, hi, listen, dude. You know, the whole crocodile hunter thing, it's just a little soon, you know? I mean, he just died a few weeks ago.
For anyone familiar with Irwin's passing, this was a moment that made many of us cringe.
Wait, I thought we were friends!
Number 9. The Scientology reveal.
Back then, there was a galactic federation of planets, which was ruled over by the evil Lord Xenu.
Oh boy. Unlike many of the items on this list, this one leaves us speechless not for the audacity of the writing, but for the reality that we're exposed to. When Stan learns the truth about the origins of human despair, we're all left sitting in our seats, collectively wondering how anyone could think such things were real.
But I don't know any of this stuff.
Neither did Elron when he started. He said he just closed his eyes and wrote down whatever came to mind.
Many religious origin stories require some suspension of disbelief, but never to the degree we see here. Stories of volcanoes, soul-sucking machines, and an evil space lord are a lot harder to swallow in comparison to parting the Red Sea.
What's better than telling people a stupid story and having them believe you? Having them pay you for it, stupid!
Number 8. Cartman's antics. When it comes to Eric Cartman, South Park has never shied away from showcasing the darker side of this character.
It's my mom's new minivan, so I'm the captain, Kyle. I don't care. You're not making me wait in the van again.
Cartman's incessant anti-Semitic attitude has surfaced multiple times, especially against his friend Kyle. But in The Passion of the Jew, Cartman's obsession with Mel Gibson's film about Jesus brings out something worse.
Eric, sweetie, there's a bunch of people showing up in our backyard saying something about a meeting.
Yeah, Mom, I'm holding a meeting for all the people who love The Passion as much as I did.
Convincing locals that he's just a fan of the movie, we see near the end that it's merely his attempt to reform the Nazi Party. Dressed as Hitler, it's far more shocking than any far-crazed depiction of Mel Gibson chasing the boys for his $18 back.
Wait, there's his wallet.
Freedom!
Oh, crap, he's only got 20s. He got $2, Kenny?
Jesus is Lord!
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Number 7. Butter's mom's evil plan. In Butter's very own episode, he was all excited about getting to go to Bennigan's. His parents were going to celebrate their anniversary.
All right, Mom, I'm all done wrapping Dad's anniversary present for you.
Oh, is it someone's anniversary soon?
Oh, you.
Just kidding. Oh, I wonder what it is.
It was all innocent enough until his mom Linda found out the truth about where her husband had been. Sure, a spouse certainly would be surprised to find out their husband is visiting explicit movie theaters and social clubs, but going from surprise to outright attempted murder is another thing.
You know that Mommy loves you an awful lot, don't you?
Well, sure I do, Mom. I love you, too.
And sometimes mommies do things that seem hurtful to their babies, but it's really for the best.
Audiences were pretty shocked to see her attempts to kill her own son by drowning. Watching the car float down the river, you have to wonder what she was thinking. Thankfully, Butters was trapped in what must have been the lightest car ever, as it merely floated downstream, saving him.
Finally! Well, now that the car has come to a stop, it's safe for me to unfasten my seatbelt.
Number 6. Garrison and Bob's wall break. Breaking the fourth wall refers to characters in a fictional medium talking to the viewers.
Oh. Okay, what the hell is this? Hey, come back!
But what do you call it when they talk not to the audience, but to the people who made the series? In a QAnon-themed episode, Bob White is trying to convince Garrison the elites control everything.
Don't give in to them! They're trying to make a joke of everything! That's what they do! How do the elites control Mr. Service's bowels?
As he rants to the sky, we're treated to South Park's animators changing his appearance within the show. With the likes of Deadpool making fourth wall breaking common, it's a fun detour to see this gag spun so differently. It's the kind of surprise that no one expected, but gave all the viewers a good laugh. Number 5. Chef's Death. Following South Park's depiction of his religion, a statement was reportedly made on Isaac Hayes' behalf by his Scientology entourage after the actor suffered a stroke that requested that the voice of Chef be released from the series.
Guys? Did Chef seem a little, trippy to you?
Instead of just letting the character disappear into oblivion, the creators made a bold statement about their stance on the situation. In his final episode, Chef has returned as a changed man, seemingly brainwashed by a cult he had become enamored with. When he finally comes to his senses, it's too late, and we're faced with his ultimate demise.
No, Chef! They filled your head with lies! Can't you see that?
Get the hell out of here, children!
Yes. Looks like our fruity little club is safe after all.
He doesn't just catch on fire while falling into a canyon. He's impaled, has his arm and face torn off by a cougar, and is mauled by a bear. Fans likely guessed the character would leave the show, but no one could have expected this.
Some of us feel hurt and confused that he seemed to turn his back on us. But we can't let the events of the last week take away the memories of how much Chef made us smile.
Number 4. Watching infants fight. A season 15 episode found a way to spin the controversy around the NCAA's use of players in a way no one ever saw coming.
Are you referring to our student athletes?
Student athletes! Oh, that is brilliant, sir!
The show tugs on our heartstrings when Kyle's shown a hospital wing filled with infants hooked on substances. That's quickly slammed into reverse the moment he sees Cartman.
Oh, hey, Cal. What are you doing here? I'm volunteering.
It's here we find Eric taunting these kids with crack cocaine. As the babies fight over a small portion, Cartman films the entire exchange and posts it on the internet to make a profit. NCAA and slavery comparisons aside, the entire idea of using children in this way is utterly appalling and thus pretty shocking to the viewer.
So then what if Cartman starts a lucrative business of getting crack babies to play basketball? And he videotapes these crack babies, and it becomes really big, but he doesn't pay the crack babies anything.
Number 3. How Superman heals himself. Stem cell treatment has been shown to have many practical medical uses, and often the best types of stem cells come from embryos.
Stem cell research is critical in the quest for helping the disabled.
Typically, the cells are acquired via a specific type of medical procedure. On South Park, we find famed Superman actor Christopher Reeve endorsing the use of stem cells to help cure his mobility issues.
Hello, Gene. So good to see you. You're cured, Chris. It's time to stop using stem cells. Stem cell research has made me stronger than I ever thought possible.
Expecting to see him undergo a surgery, viewers were shocked to find him consuming the cells directly from the donor. From the moment he cracks one open like an egg on Larry King, every viewer cringed at the idea. The visual alone is hard to swallow, but knowing how kind a soul Reeve was makes watching it even harder.
Tom, many celebrities have spoken out in protest of stem cell research, but after seeing this, how can they protest now?
Number 2. The Blood Sacrifice. Woodland Critter Christmas started out like a classic holiday story with cute animated wild animals.
We can't have a tree with no star on it. What are we gonna do? Now don't be down, y'all. Maybe our new friend can help us find a star.
But as soon as Stan saves them from a mountain creature, we quickly learn how evil these critters really are. As they describe how the porcupine is going to give birth to the Antichrist, they burst into celebration by sacrificing one of their own for the devil himself.
You've done us a huge favor, Stanny. Without the mountain lion around, Lady Porcupine can give birth to the Antichrist. Yay!
With his wide eyes and gaping mouth, Stan's reaction to his newfound friend's excitement was a mirror to all the show's viewers watching things unfold. The episode represents the antithesis of every cute holiday special we're so used to. The graphic nature and the surprise all leave us speechless, and for obvious reasons, unable to show you the scene in its entirety.
Hey, look everyone! It's our old pal Stanny!
Oh boy, Stanny, you came just in time!
Yeah, we've got a big problem.
Number 1. Cartman's Revenge. It shouldn't come as a surprise that this would be our number 1.
This is the dumbest thing you've ever done, Cartman. Oh, it won't be so dumb when Scott Tenorman arrives. I suggest you stay to see the fireworks.
Virtually any longtime fan of the show knows the story of the infamous chili contest. After having been harassed repeatedly by Scott, Cartman takes his revenge out on him in the most sinister way possible. Up until this point, we knew Cartman was a bratty and selfish kid, but this told audiences just how sadistic and petty he could really be.
I made you eat your parents.
As he dances around singing about what he's done, even Stan and Kyle are left speechless at how far Cartman has taken this.
Yes! Oh, let me taste your tears, Scott. Your tears are so yummy and sweet.
Dude, I think it might be best for us to never piss Cartman off again.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.